Hello, everyone. Thank you again for joining us once more for the OverPower workshop session. I'm here with Mustafa, and we're going to be continuing our discussion over the memberships, specifically the courses and how to create easy to understand SOPs or just courses in general, while also having quizzes, graded assignments, and other interesting features that are within the courses tab. So if you'll follow me to the memberships tab, and just like last time, we're going to be going to one of our pre-made courses within products, and then we're going to scroll down to our social media SOP. Now, I'm just going to be going quickly over some assignments that I've briefly made, and then show you how I did it. So here I have our dummy social media assignment. The features presented are very simple to understand. We had the assignment name, as well as the instructions for the upcoming quiz as well. Uh, I just made it nice and simple. The answer for the upcoming quiz is going to be the letter A, so remember that for later. We can also decide to make this quiz either graded or ungraded as well. On selecting the ungraded box, we'll make this a graded assignment, requiring that the person who is going to be hosting or overviewing your course progression, they have to look over your basically the assignment that you sent in while completing this section. So, as we scroll down, you'll see assignment material. This is where the graded assignment comes in. If you have that unselected, everyone who is going to be taking this assignment has to put in material showcasing their work regarding this assignment before they enter the next lesson. In this case, it's going to be the quiz. And then you can also add additional messages as well, such as upon completion. Same thing as previously, you can add your own thumbnail, as well as a bunch of other material as well. Once that is done, we can now create our quiz. Now, going into the quiz is very simple. You have the quiz name, and then you have the actual questions. The majority of quizzes are going to be multiple choice or true or false or anything like that. So what you want to do is you can hit add a question, click the drop down for the question. You can add the question right here. So let's just put in something random. And then we have the option of single choice and multiple choice as well. For now, we're just going to be doing single choice. And then we can just select the option. Let's just say option 1 is A, option 2 is B. And then with these little checkboxes next to the options, if you select it, you will see that correct answer has been updated. If you select these checkboxes, it will decide which option within the question is the correct one. And you can also decide what is going to be a passing grade, or if you're going to make this quiz required to be a passing grade as well. So by selecting this quiz requires a passing grade. You can select the percentage that is needed in order to pass this, and then you can have a success message, and you can have a failed attempt message as well. For this, I wrote down review social media assignment lesson. This is very helpful for anyone who's struggling with your courses to give them a brief revise of what they need to be studying. And then you can also add an explanation for why a question was marked wrong as well. But for this, I'm going to get rid of question 2 and just leave question 1. And there we have our social media assignment as well as our social media quiz. So that is the creation of it. Now I'm going to pass it over to Mustafa where he can go into more detail regarding this.
Absolutely, Colin. So the first thing I'm going to do is share my screen. Now, when I share my screen and it opens up, we're back into offers. Offers is when you have created the course and you want to convert it into an offer. The reason is so you can start sending the link out or adding people into that course. So all I'll have to do is click on create a offer. I can call it social media course for my team members or whatever it may be. And then I can even select multiple products. So how many products or how many courses will they get access to? But right now, since it's social media, all I'll select is social media. And it's a free one, obviously. But if I want to charge them, I can. But obviously, I won't. And I can just click on save. But the reason I did not click on save is I've already created that over here where it says social media SOPs. I can click on edit. I can add the description. I can click on advanced and add some custom JavaScript or CSS if for branding purposes. I can begin the access at a specific date and I can restrict the access to a specific amount of days. So for example, if they have like 30 days or 7 days to complete this course, once they get the access, I can add thumbnails and whatnot. So basically this is just branding and other things that we want to do. Once that has been done, I go back over here. Yep, discard the ads, the discard the editing. Over here, once we have here, I can click on preview to see what it looks like, or I can just click on get a link. But I'll just click on preview so you get a visual idea of the how the course would be. So this is what it would look like on the receiver's end, basically. So coming back here, now how to send it forward or how to add people. We can add people through automations. We can set up an automation and then just put people in through that automation, or we can copy the link over here, copy the link. And once someone opens that link, basically, it shows the same tab as the preview one. So now they can just add their username and their email, their name and email, and basically they'll have access to the course. So I'm just going to do it for myself. Mustafa add. Full name would be Mustafa Shahid. Proceed to checkout. Since it's a free thing, I don't need to pay for anything. Now, once I have signed up, I'll then click on view the dashboard and it takes me to this page. I can check out all the courses I have and whatnot that have been provided to me, but I got all of them basically. So I think this is the one which is the SOP one, the social media one. Yep, this is the one. So I click on start a course. I add the address, which would be the same one, hopefully. Yeah. Maybe it's the second one. No, it's not the second one. My email address is going to be this. My password is going to be no, it's the incorrect one. Ah, hey Cohen, can you do it on your end? I'm sending you the link.
No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna unshare my screen and send you the link in the chat. Yeah, and meanwhile he's doing that. Yeah, sometimes when you have multiple emails and multiple passwords all laying around here and there, you can get it can get a little bit confusing, and that is why we use a tool that I'm not going to announce because that would be a paid collaboration or partnership. And what that's not what we're doing right now. But you can just write down your emails and passwords on a sticky note or a document or somewhere. And apparently all the irony is the suggestions that I'm providing you are the suggestions that I'm not using for myself. Preach before you practice, or practice before you preach. Anyway, so here he is. Go and click on the product and take it from there.
Yep. So I'm just going to be going over the assignment that we just did. Oh, why am I still logged in?
All right, perfect. So once they have access to the course, they can click on start a course and basically, yep, mod this completed. Move on to the next one. Yeah, I can't do this. How many quizzes? Yeah, just leave this over here. I can just go to the social media assignment part right directly, and I can click on start assignment. Now, this is what the people will have to do. The answer is A, and I can even upload the assignment if I have something. So just upload. Okay, I'll just do this. Open. Add a document. It could be document, an image, whatever you want. I don't think we are able to add a video. Maybe we have a limit of the file size, but for now, I'm just adding a PDF and clicking on submit. Once that has been submitted, perfect. And then only the instructor can post. I can't mark it as complete as of now, as you say, because it needs to be approved. So I'm going to move into the assignment, which is the quiz. Right now, click on start quiz. The answer is A, submit, because I remember what he did when he was doing that. And if I retake the quiz and click on B, submit, this is what happens. The answer is incorrect. Please try again. All right, so retake quiz. Answer is A. Click on submit. Mark it as complete. And click on next. All right, so it will take me to the things which are not completed yet. So I'm just going to stay here for a second. Why? Because I'm going to show you something else. Meanwhile, go back over here and then share this screen. and then I come back over here and share. Now, if I'm the person who's managing it all, it could be anyone from the team member, any admin. What you'll do is go to courses and analytics, and you'll find all the people that have done this course or done this assignment and things like that. So I'll click on the assessments over here. I can track the progress of my learners. I can assess and track profiles of the learners, revenue analytics if you have like paid courses and things like that. So I'm just going to click on assessments right now because that's what we want to see. And here we saw that social media assignment quiz was um, done by support at Overpower Marketing. They paused, they retook it, they failed, then they retook it, they paused. And now with the social media assignment, we have to grade it. So nothing else is clickable, but this is clickable because this needs to be graded. So I click over here, and now I can click on send a feedback. So it emails them, or I can just leave this out and give them the passing grade. So let's say 100%. And then mark this as passed over here, and it shows this. Now, if I go back to the screen, stop sharing, and then I share my screen, the window, which is going to be this one. Nope, it's this one. Share. All right, so if I come back over here and I click over here, it's supposed to say passed. Yep, it says we have evaluated your assignment. You scored 100%. You have successfully passed this assignment. Thank you. And then I can click on mark complete, basically. So this is how you can get stuff done, set stuff up, basically. So when you're working with team members, or even if you're doing it for your clientele or providing this as a service, you can create entire assignments, you can create entire quizzes, you can keep some of them ungraded, you can keep some of them graded, and you can even keep the grading part with yourself manually for the assignment part. And once they have the entire category or the courses completed, you can have further automations. So yeah, if you want to make sure that the SOPs are being followed, if the SOPs are being learned, if the SOPs will be implemented, you can have quite a lot of check and balances in place to make sure that when your team is out there in the field or working for your business through the platform, through the system, they understand what they need to do. And as we've shown you before, you can have like documents which are being sent out to them on a daily basis, asking for their end of the day summary or what they did on that day. You can have all of those things together to make a complete team management tool or a team management system in which everyone, what they do is accountable and everything is trackable and manageable. So yeah, that's what we had for you today. And when it comes for next time for the next 3 weeks, I guess we're going to be jumping in the forms and calendars part. And the reason we are going to do that is because we want to share with you all the different types of calendars that are now available within the system and everything that we can do with it. So yeah, Cohen, would you like to end the meeting with showing them the how they can learn more about it and how they can reach out to us?
So, as usual, if you want to reach out to us regarding any problems with the software or any questions regarding the software, we have these three ways of reaching out to us. We have the submit request form, which is basically fill out all the form, fields accordingly and record or send us an image of the problem that you're facing while using OPM tools, and we can basically guide you through on how to resolve that issue. Next, we have the support meeting, where you are able to set up a support meeting with one of us on our calendars, just select a time that works best for you, and we would be more than happy to help you out with any ideas, any problems, or just anything in general regarding OPM tools. And then finally, we have the knowledge base. The knowledge base is just a accruement of articles that regarding OPM tools. Has a wide variety, array of articles available that let you learn more about the software, all the assets available to you, and just how to have a better understanding of OPM tools in general. Uh, and yeah, that's about it. Was there anything else that you wanted to add, Mustafa?
No, that were completed. And yeah, thank you for being here. And we shall see you all next week.